Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. This is Drag Race Thailand, Season 2, Episode 3, Rant and Review. I'm so excited for this show and this season in particular because it has been nothing but spectacular. Also, shout out to Angeli and Pangina. Pan hit me up on Instagram. We had a really great chat. Can't wait to see you out here in LA, love. And thank you, Angeli, for sending me some love on Instagram as well. So we need to go ahead and get into the episode. It was definitely something to talk about. So what I'm going to do is run through the episode first, then get to the runway, and then end it, of course, with my thoughts. So the first thing is that the girls walk in giving you Thai traditional girl tease, tee and all this cute type of stuff. And then the other girls walking behind them giving you Japanese traditional love. And it seemed like it was a battle of Thai versus Japan. Not really, but it was sort of like we're gonna come in and do everything a little bit different. Well, Art and Pan walk into the room and give the girls the hello that we all know and love. But they're basically telling them that this whole episode is gonna be based around Thai culture. So the artwork changes in the background to Thai traditional fabrics and prints that are used. And then there's a great Thai dancer that comes out that is representing a folklore, or if I'm correct, what it's called. Give me a second here. Let me look down and see what it was called. Sang thong. Forgive me if I'm having to look down because I had to write a lot of this stuff down because, honey, I don't know, but I'm glad to be educated. Or I believe the other one they used was the Prince of the Golden Conch, and I've actually heard a little bit about that story because I watched some Thai movies here and there. There's a lot of great Thai films, actually, with really good storytelling. It's really great, beautiful dance that she shows, and she has this really gorgeous headpiece, right? Now, the guys from the Face come in, and they bring in some trash, or recyclables, I should say. And the challenge, the first mini challenge, is for them to create a traditional headpiece, just like the one that the dancer is wearing. Now, because Jeannie won last week, Jeannie gets to go first in picking her items, and then she gets to choose the next person to go, and then they choose the next person on. Now, everybody does kind of a decent job. I'm really lying because some people just made whatever they thought was just gonna work. But the person who ended up winning the challenge, who was actually picked last, was Maya B. Haro. And her headpiece was so beautiful. She actually put some glue and she sort of put some designs on it. It was really beautiful. So shout out to you, Maya. You did a great job. And that leads them to the next Maxi challenge. Now the Maxi challenge is a photo shoot. And again, I'm enjoying that they're rolling into these things, then getting into the runway. I feel a full show here. Like a Thai opera performance. I have to give another shout out to Kuda Lacorn, which again, if everyone's watching this and you keep on typing, where do I go? It's like, I've given you this person's name on Twitter who literally has all the episodes. Kuda Lacorn. Okay, they put it in the description that it was like a Thai opera, which I totally got. It was a prince and he was looking for his princess, and that was the photo challenge. Traditional relationship in that type of setting. I believe it's Lakay. If I said it wrong, apologies. I'm mad I didn't actually write that down. I remembered them saying it over and over again. But they were supposed to represent it in a traditional manner, which most people kind of went, I want to do comedy or a little crazy or something extra because they thought that's what they were looking for. But they wanted somebody to be very traditional princess with the prince. And who ends up winning this challenge again is Maya B. Haro. That's two girl, mini and maxi challenge. Go on, sister. Now, the next thing up is, what is the runway theme? We have another performer come out here giving you this mask and sort of representing this ugliness, and I guess then changing or evolving into this beautiful prince. If I'm correct, it's supposed to be teaching like a story of don't judge a book by its cover. Please forgive me again, I'm trying my best. But they're supposed to bring 2 looks to the runway. Another 2-look challenge. They're supposed to wear something or present something that's supposed to give off an ugly look to then translate into the beauty that they want to show. So it's however they want to do the story, but basically ugly to beauty, okay? Everyone gives good chemistry. I really enjoy that about everybody on the show. I don't really find anyone annoying. I like everybody. Onto the runway. Clack, clack. Onto the runway, please. Clack, clack. First up, I have to give Art a shout out. Miss Art Araya, honey. If I said the last name wrong, please forgive me. Art girl, that Thai dress was sick. I live for the detailing on the side. I live for the shoulder pads up top and how black and sleek it looked. Your makeup was one. Beautiful, mama. Beautiful art. I loved it. I loved it. It was great. Sickening. Now, my girl Pam Pam is Pangina Heels, baby. Bitch, I'm low-key. I don't know what to say. Okay, first of all, you came out as Mariah Carey. So, not only did you give Mariah, then you came out, you gave the wave, you blew the kiss, and I only do this for cash, darling. You gave presentation. I live and breathe for Pan Pan. Y'all need to be on RuPaul's Drag Race as guest judges for real. We need crossovers. We need crossover episodes. Show the girls how it's done. And I loved all the other guest judges too. They were hilarious. One of them was actually the designer of Art's dress, which I was like, work, sis. I was here for it. And I think they both had either, or one of them was an actress and the other one had their own reality show. Sorry, I couldn't get everyone's names in there. I was trying to get through this as fast as possible. But yeah, this, honey, leading into this runway, girl, I was here for it. Throughout the runway, it was all sickening, stunning, and fabulous, and whatever. But there had to be a winner, and there had to be two bottoms. It sounds like a great Pornhub search. Girls at the top were Miss Guam High, Bandit, and Maya Biharo, showing that she was showing out this week, honey. And Maya ends up winning all 3 challenges, mini, maxi, runway. Her cumulative score was so high, they said we had to give it to her. Because low-key, Bandit and Miss Guam High shut that runway down. But they gave it to Maya Biharo because, bitch, everything was just perfect. It was a great mini, great maxi, great runway. Now, the bottom 2 girls who end up having a lip sync against each other are like besties, not really, but very close friends. Sad to see it, but Kana Warrior and Katie Killa. In English, it's called My Number for Your Heart. It was a great lip sync. It's finally one that I was like, okay, I was living for both of them. Even when Katie's wig was falling off, she was still putting in 100% of her effort, but Kana Warrior shut that shit down. Pussy on the stage, puss wear it out. Kana wore that out. Kana wore that out. And Kana ends up staying and Katie Killer has to go. I'm here for this. But let's just talk about the runway now before I go ahead and wrap up my thoughts. First up, Jeannie. So Jeannie does this really cool presentation where she comes out with the tie print, sort of like as leggings or pants, I can't remember. And she's like this lady who's very selfish and wants to just, you know, she bakes or she has food, but she never wants to share. And she'll be like, you want some? Nah, blah, blah, blah. And she just eats it and doesn't give anything to anyone else. And then she turns into this really pretty cotton candy-like-esque cutesy-ootsy kind of doll looking thing who throws candy and gives it. She's all about being generous and whatnot. And I like that for her presentation with this look because it gave you the transition you needed from this is the ugly kind of person going into the beautiful person that she wanted to portray. Shout out to you, Jeannie. I like this look. I thought it was very cute and I liked the presentation. On to Candy Cyanide. Now, Candy gave us Goddess Tease, where we went from Kali to Parvati. Now, she wanted to represent Kali as being more misunderstood, where people would see her as looking sort of scary or frightening, but in reality, she actually does good. And then it switches up to then Parvati, who is just very beautiful, I guess, that she's already a nice, great person. I'm not sure. But to me, my issues with this look, and I love Candy, I just was like, girl, it's the same thing. You just switched up the colors. Real talk. I thought it still was nice, but I felt like it could have been just a little bit better. Now on to Mocha Diva. Now this one's gonna take a while, so here is this whole, I guess, description that I need to give for this look. Mean rich woman who low-key is a stripper at night that shoots ping pong balls from her poom kang 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 kang. Yeah, that's about right. Then she turns into this enlightened person, this enlightened woman who, I'm telling you, that's probably one of the best drag outfits I've ever seen on somebody, very goddess tease, but then the face is all fucked up. So it wanted, I guess what Mocha was trying to do was give this juxtaposition from the beauty outside, ugly insides into the beauty inside, ugly outside sort of feel. I don't think it needed that face, but I still appreciated the storytelling from it, and I got it. Next up, Bandit. Okay, bitch. Bandit. Oh. This was a look. This was a look. This was a look. It was everything. Oh my God. Sickening. The mask alone shut Sasha's down. Down, girl. That mask was beat. The arrows going through the body. I was living for the entire presentation, the way she walked with it. It was so right. It was so right. But then she pulls this random brown mask out, and then what does she do? Transform. More than meets the eye. Puss. This is one of the best looks I've ever seen, period. Puss. Oh, so good, so polished, so clean. But the ugly inside that she tried to heal from what was before is still in her. So she turns around, there's a mask, and it's like, oh, we love it. Bandit, concept, 10 million. Presentation, 10 billion. I lived. Thank you. Ugh, so good, so damn good. That's high drag, children. On to Vanda Miss Joaquin. This is very concept of a tortured soul who is ugly based on the imperfections they have. Like Vanda has issues with her eye injuries, so she had the eye popping out bit. You know, when she had the tie fabric that she was wrapped around in, she pulled it up and was like, help, and gave us a nasty scream. I love Vanda Miss Joaquin's presentation. We get to the next look and she's giving you, I'm now fixed and I'm perfect via plastic surgery, and I'm feeling the beauty that I have that I felt I didn't have before. I like the transition, although the beginning led me to believe that the second part was gonna be a little bit bigger, but I still liked it and I thought she did a really good job. Now on to Srimala. Srimala, now you did caterpillar to butterfly, and I actually love that. Your caterpillar was successful, your butterfly was okay. Beautiful, you know, bodice corset number down, whatever. The wings were cute, the hair was cute, but everything was just cute. It wasn't like, ooh, with the butterfly. I was more interested in the caterpillar and that presentation with the makeup and how you had the hat with the walking, and it was just very, very caterpillar. It was very that. And I loved it, but I don't know. The caterpillar butterfly thing, I wish it had been bigger with the butterfly and even more powerful of a statement. Angelina Enong, Miss Thang. I know you like to go there, girl, and you give a lot with the presentation. You did very much that with this fallen angel that you were giving us. I live for you and how much thought you put into a lot of your drags, sis, because it was right. It was right. Angelique's outfit gives you that bum you see on the side of the road that you think if you gave $1 to, that possibly he would turn into Jesus and then all your problems would be solved based on whatever you want to believe. But it was great. But she then turns into this beautiful woman who is married to this powerful man, is what she was describing it as. It was very traditional Thailand. I'm hoping I'm correct in my thinking of this if I'm wrong. It just was a beautiful look. It seemed very traditional. Her makeup that was done, she was throwing the flowers and petals everywhere. I loved it. I really liked that. And that made up a lot for me from last week, which I thought the concept, I got what she was trying to do, but it just didn't give me rainbow. So this was really great. So thank you, Angela. I loved it. Now coming up is our good girl, Kana Warrior. Yeah, I love her in the confessionals. I didn't like this look. The first one was right, and I was sort of there, but not there, because I was waiting for the next look to give me something different, with the barbed wire and her being restricted and that ugliness from that, to then turning into this woman who's found herself and she's free and powerful, and she looks like she's about to go shopping at some cheap store and buy some clothes that don't fit. I don't know. It didn't give me what I needed. I was a little bit disappointed. I love Kana because she's normally good with this sort of concept tease, but this wasn't it this week, Miss Thing, and that's all I'm giving you for that. Now, Miss Guam High. Oh, we need to talk about this look. We need to talk about this look. I immediately thought of that look from last week. I was like, girl, did she take that look? But I feel that she may have thought concept-wise close to it, but it wasn't exactly it, because mind you, she already had a dead flower on top and the other girl put the flower up there. But it was very close. Very. Oh, I could see where she would have a conversation about that. So I liked it. I thought it was great, but that did detract me from liking it more than yeah, it did detract me from liking it more. But your second look, bitch. High drag, beautiful gown. Excellence was all, you had the tie fabric also all throughout that too, giving you the flower tees. Pussy, puss. It was everything, Miss Guam High. That made you just shoot up in the score. So I didn't even care about that stuff at the beginning. I don't even care no more. The last dress, Miss Thing. Everything. Now, next up is Katie Killer. All right, this is gonna be short. Katie, girl, you came out in some traditional costume, and like the judges said, girl, where's the drag element of this? And then you turn into a beautiful drag queen, and I just wasn't really that transformation. I really didn't care for her. I really didn't care for it. I was like, oh, okay. I don't want to be that one Katie, but you killed it, and not in a good way. Now, up next is Tormai. Now, Tormai gave me, it was pretty outside, ugly inside, and then reverse to the opposite. It was a beautiful dress, and she had this weird makeup or whatever, and she was supposed to be some nasty woman, and then she goes on to then being, I guess, a farmer or whatnot, but having a beautiful soul. It was okay. I thought the first dress was everything, but after that, I just wasn't really interested because it just gave me okay. And I hate that for Tormai because she did really good last week, but not too much to say about this one, love. Not too much. And last but not least is Maya Biharo. So Maya goes from this beautiful woman who is a drunk, drug, pill popping, whatever, craziness, things are going wrong, takes off all her makeup, losing it, to then this beautiful pageant princess queen, and she's holding her mom's fabric as a way of showing that love and the beauty that it is from this, I guess, look. I felt the last look more because, of course, you know, I love my mother and I hold her dear to me, and I have fabric from my mom and stuff that she's left me that, you know, that touched my spirit. So I really enjoyed that from her, but the transition to me didn't really sell it like I really wanted it to, but I can see why it placed high because of how it was done. But yeah, that is the runway, kids, and let's just get to my final thoughts. The episode was quite a doozy. Again, I'm enjoying Drag Race Thailand for giving us these in-depth, challenging runway themes, okay? This is we need you to make this. We need to see how talented you are. You better bring it to the stage. I love a good pre-made garment, but girl, I love it when they have put their talents together and come up with something on the fly. It's great. I thought this was a great episode, good judging too, great lip sync. I'm a fan. So we'll do next week, episode 4. I'll try to be on time with this one, which is normally Tuesdays on the week. So next Tuesday, you should be looking out for that, episode 4, Drag Race Thailand, season 2 with Matty Rants. Also, don't forget down below to follow me on all social media links. That's at Matty Rants on Facebook and on Instagram. And on Twitter, it's at the Matty Rants. And if you want to donate to the host and the channel, those links are down below as well. PayPal.me/Matty Rants, Cash App $Matty Rants. Thanks for tuning in again, kids. I love you so much. Hugs and kisses, all my blessed love and wishes to you. Next time, we'll see you.